Hi friends, I'm Dr. Zubin. Welcome back to my YouTube channel called Holistic Homeopathy. So once again, today we'll be studying some Materia medica topics. So let's begin. Today we'll be discussing the remedy called Strontium carbonicum. So strontium in periodic table it belongs to the fifth row and on the second column, and its symbol is Sr and it's a alkaline metal. This is a picture of strontium carb, and strontium carb is carbonicum or carbonate. In natural form it appears as a mineral called strontionite, and it is white grain color. The powder is white grain color. So strontium carb materially it can act as an antiseptic and antiputrescent, and the other indication of strontium carb is mainly for apoplexy, where there is a violent congestion of blood to the head with redness of the face, which is worse from any exercise or exertion. This congestion to the head and the face, it belongs to the remedies like belladonna, gelsemium, amyl nitricum, and veratrum viridi. So other indication for strontium carb is in diarrheas which are worse at night, and in diarrhea there is lot of continuous urging for stools. Then other important action of strontium carbonicum is on the ankle joints, mainly indicated for the chronic sprains of ankle with edema. And the bone which is affected is mostly the femur bone. And also other indication is for the rheumatic pains. The pains make the patient faint and sick. Also for stricture of esophagus and for hemorrhages, mainly the hemorrhages after operations. So good remedy for shocks after operation or surgery where there is a loss of blood, mainly for the chronic sequelae also we can think of strontium carbonicum. So when there is a shock, there is a lot of coldness and prostration seen in the patient. Then it could be indicated for violent involuntary starting, that is startle, patient startles suddenly, and for restlessness at night with smothering feeling. Then also for neuritis, which is sensitive to cold. So strontium is very chilly remedy. All its symptoms are worse from cold or cold application or cold wind. Also for vertigo with headache and nausea, there's a sort of distensive pain in the head, like due to mainly rush of blood or congestion to the head and the face. So there are headaches which begins from the nape of the neck, extends upward, and the head pains, even though they are congestive in nature, they are better by wrapping up warmly, like silicia and magnesium mure. So congestive headaches better by warm application or wrapping the head warmly. Think of strontium carbonicum. So face, there is a lot of flushes with violent pulsation, congestive headaches. There is also supraorbital neuralgia, but the pains in strontium carb like sternum metallicum increases and decreases gradually. Remember this. Other indication is for the crustaceans of blood in the nose with a lot of itching, redness, and burning of the nose. Like face congestion, there is a congestion in the nose as well. The face is red, itching, and burning is there. Eyes is again there is a congestion causing burning, itching, and redness with lacrimation on using the eyes. There is a sensation of dancing and chromatic alteration of objects on looking due to the congestion of the eyes. Stomach symptoms, there's loss of appetite with tastelessness of food, there's a strong aversion to the meat, and there's a craving for bread and beer in strontium carb. Eructations worse after eating, hiccups causing chest pain and cardialgia. In abdominal symptoms, we see there is a sticking pain in the abdominal ring, mainly the inguinal ring or inguinal ligament. And there's diarrheas, as discussed earlier, are worse at night. The patient's diarrhea becomes better towards the morning, like 3 a.m., 4 a.m., little better. And with diarrhea, there is a constant ineffectual urging for stools. There could also be burning in the anus, which is worse after stool, and the pains of anus are lasting for long time like ratania. There's a fullness and swelling of the abdomen as well, which makes the patient uncomfortable. Now, extremities, so it can be indicated for sciatica with the edema of the ankle. So when there is a sciatica, there is a concomitant edema of the ankle of the same side. Also for sprains of ankle along with edema, also for rheumatic pains of the shoulder, especially the right shoulder, then also affects the right side ankle joint. So it's a right sided remedy more. Strontium carbonicum. Rheumatic pains with diarrhea, mainly the night diarrheas. And along with this, there's a pain in the bone marrow like a gnawing pain, eating pain. Then there could be a cramps in calves and soles, and there are chronic spasms, especially of the ankle joints. All this rheumatism pains, when there are edema of ankle, think of strontium carb with the coldness of the surface and chilliness of the patient. So, as I told earlier, icy coldness of the feet with edema of the ankle, think of strontium carb. Can be indicated for caries of femur bone with diarrheas. So, rheumatism with diarrhea is also another important indication of strontium carbonicum. In fever, the patient, even though it is hot, skin is hot to touch, the patient does not want to uncover or undress. So it's very chilly even in the heat stage. Strontium carbonicum. The skin, there's a lot of itching, burning, redness. All the skin symptoms are better in open air, but it should be in the warm sunlight, as the patient is very chilly. So it wants the warmth as well as the open air, and could be indicated for the night sweats. Patient perspires more at the night time. So in general, strontium carb being chilly is better by warmth or wrapping up or by heat. So it's worse from cold and better by warmth. Think of strontium carbonicum. So when you study strontium carbonicum, you need to study other injury remedies like arnica, ruta, Rustox, and along with that, the head symptoms of chilliness, better by wrapping up, think of studying silicia and magmure, along with Baraita carb. And for shock symptoms, when you study along with that carbo wedge. Dosing, it could be anywhere from 6C and above. There are some important mind symptoms of strontium carbonicum also, which I would like to discuss. There is a lot of forgetfulness in strontium carb, and there is apprehension, anxiety, as if he or she has committed some crime as from some bad conscience. There's a depression of spirit, sadness, and with irritability and anger. So when the patient is anger, he beats up anything that comes on his way. So this is a short description of the remedy called strontium carbonicum. I would like to again brief. Strontium carbonicum is a chili remedy with a lot of congestion to the head and face, which are better by wrapping up the head warmly. Also indicated for diarrheas, which are worse at night, rheumatic pains with night diarrheas, and for sprains of ankle with the edema of the ankle or sciatica of the lower limbs, along with the edema of the ankle, and the skin is icy cold to touch. In general, the patient is being chilly is better by warmth or wrapping up, sunlight or heat, and worse from cold or uncovering. So this is a short description of strontium carbonicum. Hope you like this video. If you like this video, please do share and subscribe to my channel. And if there is any suggestion for any other topics, do let me know in the comment section. Thank you so much.